This is one of our SIP beds. Here is the very top of the SIP bed. Here, about 5 inches down, is where the soil level is. Oops. Hey everybody, it's Emily, and yes, I want to tell you the big mistake to avoid when you are building an SIP bed. And I have to tell you that before we actually started putting the soil into our finished boxes, I did have the thought, you know what, we're going to need to add water to the potting mix as we go, because if we don't, then it'll rain and it'll settle way down, because once you add water to potting mix, it shrinks. So I was going to tell Jerry to do that, and he did it a little bit when he added cocoa peat to the one bed, but both beds, oops, sunk down. He didn't add any water to the main potting mix. So what happened when we filled up our reservoir at the bottom for the first time? Well, we had all this mostly dry potting mix that sucked it up, and in the process, the volume of the potting mix, what is that? I don't want to know. The volume of the potting mix shrunk. Now still, my plants have been doing fairly well. They seem to have been getting enough water. However, that might have been one of the problems with where I am with my tomatoes. If you watch that video, that my honeymoon phase with the SIP bed is over. Part of it is that I was missing 5 inches of soil on a 10 by 3 bed. That's quite a bit of soil not holding water. Yeah, that could have been part of the problem. So, very important, as you add potting mix to your SIP bed, whatever you decide to use, you need to moisten it to the point where you can produce a firm ball of soil in your hand. It shouldn't crumble apart. There shouldn't be a lot of water squeezing out when you squeeze it. When you squeeze it, it should end up being a firm ball. That way, you know it's moist all around. So, yes, big tip, when you are building an SIP bed, mix in water to your potting mix as you go. Or, at least if you don't, have extra bags of potting mix on hand to add to it once you've filled the reservoir, given it a week or two, and had a really good rain, be ready to add more potting mix. There you go. That's my advice, my homesteading blooper to give you a little bit of a heads up today. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you for the next video. In the meantime, take care and be well.